Is Ronaldo holding back Portugal? It's been a big question on the minds of everybody since the 2022 World Cup. And as somebody who was actually in Portugal for their game against Armenia, I have to give my 2 cents on the situation. Now, I want to preface this by saying that I am actually the biggest Ronaldo fan I know. And for some reason, a lot of people think that me criticizing Ronaldo is just hating on him and means that I'm not a Ronaldo fan, which makes absolutely no sense. Now, after getting that out of the way, I have to say that in my honest opinion, I do think Ronaldo is holding back Portugal. I don't necessarily think it's an ability thing that is holding them back. I think it's the fact that having Ronaldo in the team really affects the dynamic of the group. Just put yourself in the shoes of the Portuguese players. Your number 9, your goal scorer, is the greatest player and probably the biggest thing to ever come out of your country. Naturally, that's going to put on a lot of pressure to provide him with service, give him the ball, things like that. And people watching this might be like, oh, well, what about Messi? He's the biggest thing to come out of Argentina. The dynamic and the role that Messi plays in that team is so different to the role that Ronaldo plays. Messi basically runs the whole game. Goals, assists, whatever. He does it all. Whereas Ronaldo's goal in his Portuguese team is to primarily score goals. So you could imagine that naturally a lot of the Portuguese players are desperate to give him service. And that, in my opinion, skews the dynamic of the group a lot. You know, I was watching the game against Armenia and the football they played was so fluid. Gonzalo Ramos looked good. He seems to know that he doesn't have to play the role of the big dog. And I feel like with the players around him, that's the type of striker Portugal need. And I don't think Ronaldo is ready to sort of give up being the main man. Now, to be honest, if Ronaldo is ready to give up being the main man, I do think it can work. What do I mean by that? Somebody get him off free kicks, man. Bruno and João Neves are better free kick takers than him right now. And I'm sick of seeing these TikToks where it'll be like, oh, João Neves should like take free kicks, and it'll be in like quotation marks, and then it'll go back to the Ronaldo free kick against Spain that was literally 7 years ago. At what point do we as Ronaldo fans just admit he's washed, he's not the player he used to be? He can't bang in free kicks like he used to. So stop expecting him to play this big man role in the team. If he whittles himself down and is like, yo, I'm not the best player in this team, the young guys, they've got it and I don't anymore, then absolutely I think he can work. But I just don't think that Ronaldo has the mental capacity to not be the main man in a team. And I think it's worse than ever now with all the twerking that's been going on for him at Al Nassr. This guy basically runs that whole club. And I think if Portugal really wants to win the World Cup, then they either need to tell Ronaldo, yo, humble yourself, or he can bug off and he's not in the starting lineup. That's what I would do if I was Roberto Martinez. Because the team just looks so much more fluid, so much more deadly, so much quicker with Ronaldo out of that team. But anyway, folks, that's all I really have time for today. Another short one. Wanted to do a little follow-up video on my last Ronaldo one because it done very well. And I just wanted to clear up some things because for some reason people think that I'm lying about being a Ronaldo fan, which is not the case. I really don't understand what I would have to gain through lying about me being a Ronaldo fan. I think me giving him criticism and actually being honest shows that I'm a bigger fan than any of them, because you can't just glaze a guy, bro. You can't. You really cannot. You've got to be honest. And that's what I always try to be. So if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs up anyway. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.